Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching me from. This is Sunday, the Unstoppable. The Unstoppable. Good morning to you. It's morning. It's not morning, by the way, I'm wrong. It's already afternoon. So, I'm going to talk about the legacy, building legacy. Most people, most parents, most special parents, I can talk for parents because I am a parent. I'm sorry, my lighting just went off and I could not fix it now. I could not fix it now. I set up everything ready, but it just went off. Yeah, but I'm going to talk anyway. I know maybe you can see me clearly. Let me know in the comment section if you can hear me or if you can see me. Let me know so I can be able to proceed ahead. Let me see. Let me see. Let me know if you can see me or if you can hear me. I think but it's not very clear though. So many people really wanted to build a legacy, and I don't know if someone is there that is a parent or you are not a parent but you don't want to build a legacy. Most people want to build something for their family, for their children, something that could be able just not to remain in one generation, but to continue from generation to generation to generation. But do you know that just thinking about it couldn't help in any way? But taking action in everyday step, like doing one thing at a time, would create that you're dreaming of, that thing that you're wishing for your family to be able to come to a reality. And that decision to create legacy is you deciding it by everyday decisions. And the legacy begins today. It does not begin tomorrow. It does not begin like when things are all okay. It does not begin when everything is at place or it's easy, because that sometimes it may not come easily. Just start anyway. Start up even when you're not sure. Start up when things doesn't look clear, because in the process everything will become clear. So our everyday decision counts in creating that legacy that we want for our generation, for our children, for our family, or for your own self. Maybe there's something generational, some cycle that has been moving over and over, but you say, no, I'm going to make this come to an end. From my generation onward, this is going to stop. More especially poverty, lack. This is something that we can break, and you and me have the capacity to do it, because Deuteronomy chapter 8 verse 18 says that God is the one who gives us power to make wealth. You have the power to make wealth, and making wealth is just by our everyday decision. What problem are we choosing to solve? What problem are you choosing to solve today? That can give you the wealth that you desire for, because every wealthy person, everyone who is prospering, they are solving a problem. So what problem are you trying to solve today that can be able to change your life? So your journey is a living example. It's not going to be easy making those decisions. Yes, you can make the decision, but the journey might be so hard. There might be a lot of things that you have to figure out how it works. Maybe doing a research, maybe asking questions, maybe doing a course, maybe paying for something it may cost financially, time wise, so many things. But do you know what? That is going to live as an example for the generation that is coming from you and coming out of you from you, because that they will see that this is the way how things are going to change. Because being redundant, just staying without doing anything, can't solve anyway, can't solve anything, can't break anything. But your resilience, consistency, self-discipline, not giving up, pushing to the next is a game changer. It's the one that only does not change your generation, but more generation to come that is after you. So your faith, even when you pray, your faith in believing that God, because God says that ask and it shall be given, seek and you shall find, knock and the door shall be open unto you. Why didn't it just remain in ask and it shall be given? Because that seek, go and do research, go and find out, knock at the door. What doors are you knocking? What problem are you solving? Where that is where the money is. That is where change come from. So it doesn't start when you have plenty. It starts when you have nothing. And from there, you grow. From there, you grow from one level to another, from one knowing to another knowing, to discovering things, to discovering yourself, solving problems, and creating wealth at the same time. I know you are unstoppable and you got all this. You might be even having a lot of skills that you have right now that you don't know how to market them, how to monetize them. This could be a place for you to bring those skills. What skills do I have that I can be able to solve this kind of problem? And this could be something that you can do. You don't need to go and find out big things outside. There are so many of the things that can make you grow are within yourself, are within you. The ability to learn, the ability to go beyond the normal. Because if you want something extraordinary, you have to do something extra to add to the ordinary that you have before, to get that extraordinary out of you. So it's not difficult, it's not easy. It is just a matter of self-discipline. It's a matter of decision. Have you made that decision yet? If you've made that decision yet, don't give up, because it's not going to be easy. Along the way, sometimes you may find some obstacles, some ups and downs. But if you have made that decision to make that change in your life, don't give up. And I've just come here today to encourage you that whatever that you think you want to have for your family, for your generation that is coming out of you, it is possible if you give it a chance. If you give yourself a chance to learn, if you give yourself a chance to try, if you give yourself a chance to fail several times but still not give up, if you give yourself chance to become self-disciplined, if you give yourself chance to become consistent, if you give yourself chance to move ahead despite all obstacles coming from within yourself or outside of yourself. Keep yourself up, because you are unstoppable. And even the sky is never your limit. So, the third point that I'm going to talk about is what you have built now will echo in generations. What decisions, but and remember from the beginning, I said that every legacy begins with your everyday choice. What choices are you making? What decisions are you making today? So those decisions that you're making today will echo in the generations and generations to come. One day there will be a book written that so and so did something that broke this cycle. And that's why this generation is flourishing because of you. So you could be the next in your family to change everything that has been a big obstacle, limitation to the family, to the generation that was behind you. But you cannot let that continue from the generation that is coming out of you. And I know that you can make it through consistency, through self-discipline, and that consistency can create opportunities, and those opportunities can create a lot of better opportunities, stability in all aspects of your life. So I just came here to remind you that you are unstoppable, that you can do anything. The best thing now, we have the internet, which is here for us to help us do things in a very easy and possible ways. And you can do it at your time, that when you're free. For example, if you're working, you could do it at maybe your 30 minutes of lunch, or maybe after your work hour, or before your work hour. You could do it. And you know what? Even now is the best to the best that we have AI tools that makes work easy. It's not that it's replacing you, but it is making work easy, that you can get your ideas put to AI instead of going to pay for courses. AI can advise you, most especially people use ChatGPT, and ChatGPT is really great in giving you ideas how to refresh your ideas, reframe it in a very professional way that you can create so many other things, and nothing can limit you. What is that limit that is limiting you? What are you thinking? Why are you thinking that you cannot make it? Remember, God has given you the power to make wealth. Deuteronomy 8:18. And this is your inheritance. You can break that cycle. And if you think you can make it, I agree with you. Yes, you can. And yes, I can too. And you can start from zero, from where you are. You don't need to be an expert. You don't need to be someone who is well off. You don't have even to have anybody. that is going to help you. You by yourself, you can make it. You just need God, because He has instilled all the ideas, all the creativity, all the power. Remember that He has given you power to make wealth. The power is already residing within you. So I am just asking this, I'm talking this to my fellow Christian women and men, maybe praying and praying and praying and fasting. Nothing is happening. This could be for you that God has answered you, because He has put everything that is in you, the ideas. The best thing that is for you to do is now to execute what He has already given you, and that will change everything. Will change everything for you. Until now, I am so grateful. Thank you guys for those ones watching on YouTube. Thank you for those watching on Facebook, on Instagram. Thank you so much. Until now, I'll be coming live again in the evening with a different topic, but the unstoppable. Just to remind you that you are unstoppable. And if no one else told you, I just want to remind you again that you are enough. You got everything it takes to make you who God wants you to be, and go for it. Thank you so much. See you in the evening. Bye.